Hey you guys, in today's video we are having a good old-fashioned roasting session. Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Emma Kapotes. I am a music festival content creator in the electronic dance music space, and my channel focuses on providing tips and information to people who are going to music festivals. So in today's video, I thought we could have a little bit of fun talking about rave and festival fashion. So I would say within the last few years, this category has just sort of like blown up, and I feel like it's been really cool to see the evolution of fashion changing in rave culture. And as a person who like doesn't really think of herself as like the most fashionable person, I've just truly enjoyed expressing myself and having fun and getting really creative with my outfits at festivals. And I feel like over the years I've been able to put some really cool things together, and I'm always learning and discovering new brands, and it's been really fun for me. But I also think it's really fun to see some of the stuff that comes out and how ridiculous some of it can be. So as a disclaimer, before we get into this video, it is totally meant to be fun and just like poke fun at some of like the fashion trends that have come out that we do not want to carry into 2020. So it's gonna be a little bit roasty, we're gonna have a little bit of fun, but I don't want anybody to like take this as offense to any one person or brand in particular. This is just like rave and festival fashion in general. So I have asked some of my favorite ladies in the community to submit some of the rave fashion trends that they want to leave behind in 2019 and why. I'm also gonna be chiming in with some of the stuff that I just like am sick of seeing. I'm ready for some new stuff, and I'm also gonna be chiming in to give my opinion on some of the stuff that I could do without and I'm excited to see die in 2019. All right, that's what this video is. So with all that being said, I'm gonna kick it off, and then I'm gonna roll right into my ladies and we're gonna get their opinions on the state of rave and festival fashion. Are you guys ready? Please give this a thumbs up if you like it. I'm happy to do more like fun videos like this. And if you are new here and this is your first video that you're watching, I would absolutely love it if you guys would subscribe and stick around and watch some more videos. Okay, so there's so many different ways we can go about this. The first thing I wanna leave behind is buckles. Guys, I've been very vocal about it. I was not a fan of the like fashion trend where we were using a lot of buckles and things. I think if it's like one buckle or like a subtle buckle, that's cute. But there were some like ridiculous outfits that were like 3 buckles across the boobs and just like buckles everywhere. And I thought it looked ridiculous. I was not a fan. If you were a fan, that's totally fine. I was not. I'm over the buckles. Can we get rid of those, please? I also was not a fan of cow print. I feel like we had this whole trend that was like cowboy style, and it was like I liked the cowboy hats. I kind of thought the style was cute, the chaps were cute. Not a fan of cow print. I don't know why. It just like didn't do anything for me, and I saw a lot of it everywhere. So I could kind of go for some other animal prints, but cow print, not my favorite. I also have been very vocal about this on Twitter. I am sick of seeing outfits that are only made for like 2 sizes. So I really want to leave behind clothing that is not inclusive and does not scale up to all of the sizes that women are. I'm not kidding. I remember texting Vibe with Aid and some other girls in this community. There was this one outfit in particular that I literally didn't know if it was a skirt or a face mask. That's how tiny this thing looked. I couldn't tell the difference. It turns out it was a face mask. I thought it was a skirt. I didn't know. Okay, so I think, you know, obviously it doesn't matter what shape your body is. It is beautiful the way that it is. But I do think there are a lot of rave clothing companies who do not cater to larger sizes or even medium sizes, let alone designing it, also putting it on their Instagram feed. Like, we need to leave that behind in 2019. We need to represent all women of all sizes, of all ethnicities, show more of it on our feed, dress women properly. Yeah, I want to leave that behind in 2019 because I feel like in festival and rave fashion, there can be a lot of people shown that are like one size, and I don't think that's like a fair representation. So let's design for all the sizes next year, guys. Second point to that, I said this on Twitter and it went like viral. So I'm glad all my ladies with bigger chests approve of this. We need to leave behind the non-supportive tops. Okay, can we get some really nice supportive tops with some thicker straps and some padding for us ladies who are bigger on top next year, because again, I think if you have a really wide range, that's perfect, because some women have smaller chests and those will fit them better. But there was a lot of these just like really skinny triangle tops that are like pieces of fabric that fit a very small amount of the public, and it'd be nice to see like a wider range of tops made for women with bigger chests. Let's do that. Okay, I really hate tiny sunglasses, guys. Like, I know that was a big trend in fashion in general. I think it's kind of going away, but for the small time there, the very tiny sunglasses thing was a trend, and I'm not a fan of that at all. So I want to leave that behind in 2019, but again, I just don't have to wear them, but that's my personal opinion. I'm over the tiny sunglasses. Okay, and this last one I have to say is a little controversial, okay? I'm not trying to get myself in trouble here, guys. Again, as I stated in the beginning, if you want to wear these things and you love them, please do so. Keep doing so. My opinion is irrelevant. I'm just saying it for the internet, because that's why you're here on my channel. So there was this really big craze with, I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like BDSM wear and fetish wear, if I'm completely honest. I'm really into like the harnesses and body chains. I feel like that's going to be a huge trend in 2020. So that I'm down with. But I feel like there were just a lot of things that to me weren't outfits, because your boobies are just completely cut out of it and it's just like straps. Like, can you call that an outfit, or is it just straps? I don't really know. Maybe I'm crossing the line here, but I just feel like there were some things that, like, let's call them what they are. They're fetish wear and they're BDSM, and we're calling them rave and festival fashion. But again, you go to the extreme you want to go to. I think that's the fun in all of this stuff. If that is what you're comfortable in, you rock that shit. Have your boobies out, have your ass out, do whatever you want to do. But I just think it's really funny that there has like literally been this huge craze of kind of like fetish wear in rave fashion. It's kind of extreme. Some of it has gotten really extreme. That's the stuff that I'm like, I don't know about that one. But in general, again, do whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's all of my stuff that I want to leave behind in 2019. I'm really excited for some other things to come up in 2020, but let's get into your opinions, ladies. I have some really incredible women in this community who are very big in the rave and festival fashion space, and I wanted to know what their thoughts were on rave fashion that they would leave in 2019. So let's hear from the ladies.
Hey guys, it's Ash from Aura Life with Ash on YouTube. I'm a rave mom and real mom in real life, and I create content around self-care, living in the moment through my bucket list items, and also some rave vlogs now and then. First off, I want to say thank you so much, Emma, for considering me to talk about rave trends. So first, when I think about rave trends in 2019 that I don't want to see return, I would have to say it would be the cowboy, cowgirl, western theme. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a small town girl. I'm from Springfield, Illinois originally. And I actually do like to rock some western boots, and I love the chaps actually, but the whole get up together with the cow print and the spurs and all of that, I could do without. It's a little too much for me, so I would like to see that trend left behind. Now, I will say that there is so much that goes into planning and executing these rave outfits. There are so many rave queens out there, and I tip my hat off to you. I think it is amazing and almost impossible to recreate all of the good looks and fearsome looks that we see from you guys. So if it makes you feel good to put on a cowboy hat and to rock that at a rave, more power to you, girl. You do you. But for me, not so much. All right, thanks.
Hey Emma, thanks for having me in this video. When I was thinking about what trend do I want to leave behind in 2019, I really couldn't think of anything. But I did recall you had a tweet about having more tops that are supportive in this next year, and I think I would have to agree with that because I have had so many wardrobe malfunctions this past year, like while shuffling or while dancing. So I am all here for some more range in tops for next year for festival fashion. Just because I'm honestly kind of tired of always having my girls out, if you get what I mean. Like, I am very conservative when it comes to like my chest area. I just have never really liked having them out. And so a lot of the tops I wore this year, they were just out, and I would always have to pack maybe like a t-shirt, or I would go to merch and I would always just like end up covering them up, especially when I'm shuffling or dancing. They just tend to pop out. Even if I'm wearing pasties, I just don't really want that to be happening. So if there was anything I could leave behind in 2019, it's having one style of tops where your boobs are just always out, honestly. I'm definitely here for some more supportive tops, some more coverage up here. I don't know about anyone else, but that is what I'm hoping to see in 2020.
Hi, my name's Lauren. I think we should leave non-biodegradable glitter in 2019. Obviously, glitter is still a huge trend and will be in 2020, I'm sure. I'm obsessed with glitter. I think the only reason biodegradable glitter just isn't more popular is because there aren't a lot of brand options. There just aren't a lot of color choices right now. So it'd be really, really cool to see more companies work on that in 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley. So the trends that I want to die in the rave scene and never come back are unsupportive tops, and I know Emma has talked about this as well, and I completely agree. We need more inclusive clothing for women with larger chests that need more support. It's so frustrating that all the tops right now that are trending are made for girls that need no support and just are looking for coverage and not for any functionality out of their tops, and I cannot be part of any of these trends, so it's really frustrating. So that is one thing that I want to die. And the second thing that I want to die is so randomly specific, but I hate the sublimation trend, and if you don't know what that is really common in t-shirts. It's when a shirt is made, I think it has to be completely made out of polyester, which makes the fabric really flat and smooth and it doesn't stretch out much. Normally when there's a pattern on a shirt, it's printed on like a screen print that's like a regular graphic, or it's incorporated into the fabric. But when something is sublimated, it's like when you put a photo on the shirt and it's completely covered on the photo, so instead of the photo being intertwined into the fabric, it's just printed right on top. I'll send Emma a picture of one that she can include maybe, so you know what I mean. I think they're so ugly. I just like think the quality of them is so poor. That is the second trend that I want to die and never come back, but it's very important to know, which I'm sure Emma has already covered. Wear whatever you want. If I hate sublimation and you love it, who cares what I think? The number one trend that should never die is not caring about what other people think and wearing whatever you're comfortable with and whatever makes you happy. Thank you, Emma, for having me on the channel. I love the video idea.
Hey guys, it's Corey Alwise. So I can't think of many trends that need to stay in 2019. But I would have to say checkerboard print has to stay in 2019 because we've seen it everywhere, not only in rave fashion but also normal fashion, and it's just everywhere. And also I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that liquid trip print. I also think that needs to stay in 2019. I think it just gets repetitive. A lot of brands have come up with that print in with many of their pieces or whatever. So yeah, that's it. Checkerboard, liquid trip, bye.
So there's only really two rave fashion trends that I personally think we should leave behind in 2019, and that is, first of all, I'm gonna go with Keyhole Tops. They look like this. I've just seen like way too many of them like throughout the years, and I just feel like they're really played out. Also, and my biggest thing that I for sure think definitely needs to be left in 2019 is the acid wash like print. Okay, I am so tired of seeing that print. I've personally never worn it and I've never found it cute, but I've just seen so many girls wear it. Literally everyone and their mom I think has worn it. So yeah, definitely those are my top two things that we need to leave in 2019.
Okay, you guys, that was so awesome. I had so much fun working on this video. Thank you to all of the women who participated in this. I really value all of your opinions, and I'm really grateful that you wanted to be a part of this video. So thank you guys so much for being vocal and using your voices. Again, guys, this video was for fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, no harm by any of this. Again, this is not directed at any person or brand in particular. It is just rave and festival fashion as a whole. So those are all of our thoughts on it. I'm so curious, you guys. what are the rave and fashion trends you want to leave behind in 2019? Leave me a comment down below. Again, if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the post notifications bell so you are notified every time that I upload. I would absolutely love it if you guys would come back and share this video with your friends, and please give it a thumbs up if you want me to do more roast session videos, because this is not common for me. I swear, I usually do very like positive videos, but I think every now and then it's fun just to poke fun. Honestly, it was a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.